I thought I'd say a little bit about the role of the project, the functional specification in the course. So this course is a project course using advanced web technologies such as Vue, Angular, React or others. And we use a project as a way of practicing and applying the technical knowledge inside these frameworks. The course goal is to really learn how to build systems using these frameworks. So the project in that sense is a vehicle for your learning and not really the core aspect of the course. In other courses, determining how to build a system, developing functional requirements in relation to a client to do testing and productivity are at the center of the course. In this course, it's more a way for us to develop a web application of sufficient size so that we can really apply the techniques in these areas. And so in that sense, what you build is really more of an interest to you than to us, except that the type of project that you do must include, for instance, interaction with multiple users and where the interaction of users is stored for a different session and reused, and where a lot of components are working together in order to really support the use of these systems. Also, maybe where data is flowing into the system while users are using the system and so forth. But in that sense, you can build any kind of project that you want. We're not so much interested in what you're using from a feedback perspective. We're more looking at risk. How likely is it that you will be able to finish this? Is this an overzealous idea? Are you trying to make too much? Do you need to focus on some area? Or are you lacking, say, interaction on or state storage or data storage that is needed for the application? Maybe think about doing something like Facebook or something like an online service where you are communicating, sharing images between users, maybe drawing together, or where you're listening to music in sync with each other. There are many different options, and you can go to YouTube and search for TDD27 to see a lot of projects that has been done in the past. And you will see there's a lot of different projects out there. And what's good about that is you also get a better sense of the scope of the project that you will be able to finish in time. So basically, the functional specification part of your specification is there to help us see if you're trying to do too much basically many times, and that you are building something that's related to web development and not basically algorithmic development inside some area. This happens sometimes as students try to do a lot of AI in this course, spend a lot of time doing that, and unfortunately I can't support that in terms of examination. That meaning that if you spend half the course developing algorithms for AI, you can't really get credits for that. And so the core focus on the knowledge perspective is really learning to use these client frameworks and backend frameworks together in a good way. And the project is basically a way for us to do that in a practical term. But take this chance and make something that you want to make if you have such an idea. Just build that thing that you really like and go to YouTube to find inspiration for applications that you would want to do.